Hello everyone. I am one of the faculty member at Education World Gurdaspur with the subject area of biology. And today I will discuss with reference to the axial skeleton. In the last lecture, I have discussed about the types of skeleton, that is axial as well as a appendicular skeleton, and today I will discuss with the details of the axial skeleton in human beings. Axial skeleton in case of human beings is comprised of 80 bones, and it is comprised of all those bony structures which are present along the mid-dorsal axis of the body, and it is having the components like skull, vertebral column, sternum, and ribs. Again, I am repeating the components of the axial skeleton. It is a skull, vertebral column, sternum or chest bone, and ribs. And all of these bony structure, they comprised 80 bones in the skeletal framework of human beings. Whereas the appendicular skeleton is made up of 126 bones, and total there are 206 bones in the human skeleton. So with reference to axial skeleton, first of all, if we discuss the first component of the axial skeleton, and that is a skull. So the skull is made up of 29 bones, and it is the anterior most part of the axial skeleton. So you may see here this is a skull of human beings, and the skull of the human beings is having the two important parts. The ventral part of the human skull, it is known as a facial portion. This is a facial portion of the skull. Whereas the portion of the skull which houses the brain, that is known as a cranium or brain box. This is a cranium or brain box. And here it is the facial portion of the skull. The facial portion of the skull is made up of 14 bones, whereas the cranium is made up of 8 bones. So the various bones in the cranium, they are fused intimately with each other, and the joints which are present between these bones, they are referred with the name of fibrous joints or immovable joints or fixed joints or sutures. Again, I am repeating the name of the joints which are present between the various bones of the skull. In between the frontal as well as the parietal bone, there is found suture. In between the parietal as well as the temporal bone, there is present the suture. In between the temporal as well as occipital bones, here are found the sutures. And these sutures are referred with the name of immovable joints or fibrous joints or fixed joints. So the bones, 8 bones which constitute the cranium part of the skull, these are referred with regard to their location with the name as frontal bone, which is present just in front of the head part. Then parietal bone, present after the frontal part of the skull or cranium. Then temporal on the side, on the lateral side it is present. Then the occipital bone, which is present on the posterior part of the skull. So there is one frontal bone, 2 parietal bones, 2 temporal bones, and 1 occipital bone. And one more is there. One is called as a sphenoid bone, and second is called as ethmoid bone. Whereas the facial portion is comprised of 14 different kinds of the bones. So these bones, they are referred with the name as nasal bones to the nose area, then ethmoid bone inside the orbital cavity of the skull, then zygomatic or cheekbones, then the mandible or lower jaw, maxilla or upper jaw bone. So there is a single mandible, but there are two maxilla bones. So basically the skull functions for the various senses also, because the nasal bone supports the nose, which is the olfactory organ. Then the lacrimal or orbital bone supports the eyes, which are the photoreceptors. Likewise, the palatine bones, they will support the palate, which houses the taste receptors. So in addition to that, there are found ear ossicles which are conjuncted with the skull. These are said to be the smallest bone of the body. So there are the three different ear ossicles on each side of the skull. One is called as a malleus, second is known as the incus, and the third one is known as stapes. The malleus is also referred to the name of hammer bone. Incus is known as the anvil bone, whereas stapes is known as a strip bone. The smallest bone out of these three is the stapes, and in fact the stapes is the smallest bone of the body. And the muscle which is attached to the stapes bone is said to be the smallest muscle of the human body also, and that muscle is known as a stapedius muscle. Further, the skull is found to have the bone which supports the larynx also. That bone is called as a hyoid bone. So hyoid bone is considered as a part of the skull because it is movably articulated with the skull area. So this hyoid bone constitutes a part of the larynx, it supports the larynx. So hence if we conclude, the skull portion is comprised of 29 bones, and these 29 bones are confined to the cranium or brain box, facial part of the skull, the ear ossicles, as well as the hyoid bone. The major function of the skull is to protect the brain. No part of the brain resides outside the skull or the cranium. Then secondly, it provides space for the accommodation of the sense organs. Even the teeth, they are fixed with the sockets of jaw bones, that is the mandible, the lower jaw, and maxilla, the upper jaw. Then the ear ossicles, they help in increasing the frequency of the sound waves, and thus they play important. These bones play important role in hearing. And hyoid apparatus, I have already stated, it supports the larynx part. So today I have discussed with reference to the first portion of the axial skeleton skull. In the next lecture, I will discuss with regard to the vertebral column and other parts of axial skeleton. If you like this presentation, so kindly share, like this video, and also like our YouTube channel named Education World YouTube channel. So thank you so much.